My friends, even they're crying. Even they're crying. They like to be single mother. There are lots of them here, they don't work. They live on benefits.
I am not a gold digger. I have my own money.
The ladies here, they're recruiting themselves with other. The new ones are coming. They will give them all the link, what to do. All the solicitors there. Because they want them to be the same life they are.
For me, the issue is to understand marriage in the first place, that it's two people becoming one.
I will not agree. Never.
But African men mostly are not transparent when it comes to money. So,
do you know any single mother that threw her husband out of the house?
I know, yeah, I know.
Did you advise her?
Oh, I did advise it. It's even come to a separation between me and the person.
Don't mind them.
Which I cannot call the name.
What was
I advised the lady and the husband for them not to be like that. But she take it, turn around and put it on me.
Me, I don't like me person they tell me what I could do.
Because she wants to move on her own life. So because of that, it cannot work. I cannot be seeing someone doing things to another person, then I'll be there relying. I leave them, I don't say to them. I try to say to them, when it's not work, it's not work. And later on, I got a slap, like abusing me.
For goodness sake, I don't blame them.
So, if you were a single man, would you go back to Sierra Leone and bring a wife?
I would. That's the last thing ever in my life I would do. I will never bring a girl here.
Why?
Why? I would rather than marry her there, live there. Because of when she's jumped from that plane and entered here, the culture. She adopted. The ladies here, they're recruiting themselves with other. The new ones are coming. The old ones we hear, the single mother will start talking to those ladies and tell them, look, you can do this. You're not gonna cheat on it. You have the right to do everything for yourself. This is what they will give them all the link, what to do. All the solicitors there. You can do this. You have the right. Call the police. One and something like that. They're recruiting those ladies.
The ones that have been here a long time, they tell them how to play the system.
Yes.
Why?
Because they want them to be the same life they are.
And they listen to them?
They do. It's happening here. My friends, even they're crying.
Your friends are crying?
They're crying. They're pleading.
Why?
Like because of their women, they report here. Some of them, they said, I'm not going to do anything. They're living single. Here, you can see a lot of men are passing here. They are single. They will tell you, I don't need a girl.
They are single?
They are single, the men. You can testify to ask them. They will tell you, you will get 2 to 3 or 4 of them. They will tell you, last month I just separated with my girl, or last year, just the ending of this year, last year ending, I separated with my girl.
And they leave their wife they have girlfriend in back home?
They do. I cannot tell you, but I know. That's a DNA from we all the Africans. Even men, women, say the same.
Do you know people from Sierra Leone that their wife have called police for them?
I knew many of them. They called police for them. It's happened. They told them, even one of my friends already there, they did it. But the guy stood up. He said no. He challenged the government. He said no. This house belongs to me. Why should I? He said no. I'm not going to call him. But he might be here, things like that.
So the Sierra Leoneans that you know that their wife called the police, did they marry their wife from Africa and brought them to the UK, or they met them in England?
Some of them, the wife married those guys and bring them here. Yeah, it happened. Some of them, they married here. So there are many marriages here in this country, in this community especially. Most of it, we check it now here. The single mothers, there are lots of here. I'm telling you, there are a lot.
So it means that some African women would like to be single mother?
Yes, all of them. I'm telling you, this is not only Sierra Leone. They like to be single mother. It's happening here. There are lots of them. If you can testify it by the street and ask them, they ask, are you married? They say, no, I'm not married. I have 2 children, 3 children. Yeah, where we stand here, you can get them.
Why do you think they like to be single mothers?
Yeah, because they see opportunity. How the day, the week is finishing. They got for each child benefits. They pay their houses.
So you think the government is contributing by paying them benefits and providing everything for them?
Yeah, that's the government, that's the cause. If that root of law is not taken out from them by saying, oh, the women have the right more than the men, and that money they're giving them, and they're paying that house for them, they will never work. There are lots of them here, they don't work. They live on benefits. You can't do things on your own when you are being with a partner in your life. That means you don't want to settle your life. If you want to settle your life forever, you have to work with your partner. This is why marriages are fall apart here. Because today, a lady will just go and report you to the council or the police. They move the man out of the house because of her house. In Africa, our marriages, our parents, our mothers and fathers, their marriage is one of the best. And it's still existing. People are having 2 wives. Don't forget about 2 wives. People are there having 1 wife, but they are living in a better life. the man might be beating the woman. Yeah, we know it's bad, but it's not happening now that much nowadays. People will understand, but still, the women they work very hard to bring and then food in the table for their husband if the husband cannot make it. But here, the woman will start abusing you, telling you short of things. It's the same apply as a man. So it's no culture, brother. I'm telling you.
So you're saying that the problem why marriages are falling apart here is mainly to do with women?
Yes, women. There is no culture because they adopt the culture here. The culture that will tell them that, oh, a man cannot do anything to you. This year you can throw him out of the house. Just call the police, and then they take him out. That's what's happening here.
So men don't have problems, it's all women.
Men have problems, but I'm telling you, but most of the problem we're facing here is from the women, because we men. We the men who come from Africa, who already been in the game. Like,
which game?
In game like you've been with 1, 2, 3 women. Yes, yeah. When you come here, you look at it. Oh, I'm working my money. How can I be sending this money to another person outside there? While it's not there, and that person there, and other one is schooling he or she there. You understand?
Are you married?
No.
Are you planning to bring your girlfriend or your wife from Ghana?
Maybe.
A lot of people say when you bring your wife from Africa that the woman ends up calling police on you and all this stuff. What's your view?
Yeah, it happens. It happens, and it's very sad.
Do you know anyone who brought a wife from Africa who is regretting?
Yes.
What happened?
Actually, when they come here, a lot of advice from the other ladies staying here, like getting money for their sons from the council and all this stuff that enters their head, and they don't remember what happened before they came into the UK. Sometimes they regret bringing their wives or spouses to the UK and treating them like that because they use their own blood, hard work money to go in for that.
You know a lot of people that brought their women from Africa and they regret. Why are you still planning to do the same thing?
I said, let's see what the future holds. That's what I said.
What's the signs? Money and communication, yeah? Over here, like, everything is money. It's whatever we have on the table, we discuss about it. But African men mostly are not transparent when it comes to money.
So you think money and communication is the main reason why African marriages is falling apart in the diaspora?
That's the little I can say. There might be more, but that's what I can say.
If you were single, would you go to Ghana to bring a husband?
For sure. All your videos pop up on my thing. Yeah, deporting a family, a Nigerian family is being deported, a Ghanaian family is being deported. I watch you.
You watch it?
I do.
And what do you think of what we're trying to do?
Yeah, you are creating awareness. That's what I can say. You're creating awareness. Because when you say it, make us know where the problem was so that those of us here will learn something from it. We don't get to repeat it. So
thank you for sticking on. Thank you so much. A lot of our marriages from Africans in the diaspora is falling apart. So from what you're saying now, it sounds like you're thinking that there's lack of communication.
And money as well.
What do you say money? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, we want to pay bills. I will pay the bills if I ask the man for money just to look after myself. I don't have money. You started quarreling, making problems. What can you do? You are the woman. You need to work and do some of the things in the house. If the man don't support you, how can you feel? You feel like you are not doing nothing in the house. Well, I will manage for the moment, but not forever. You need to go and look for a job. Whilst I'm doing my own job, you need to go and look for a job.
What's your experience of Nigerians?
They look after their wife.
So you prefer a Nigerian king?
No, I don't want, like me, I'm single. I don't want to see men. I have grown up kids, boys and girls. I work 24/7. I don't have no boyfriend. I don't want, because when they come just to messing me about, so I don't want all those things. Work, my house thing, do what I want to do, communicate with people, go out. That's it. It's my own opinion.
Do you believe in 50-50 relationship?
Well, I don't believe in 50-50 because the man's supposed to look after the woman. I will do my own part to say, oh, I'll not just stay home without doing nothing, no bills, nothing. I will not. But the man needs to show more than me. It's not 50-50.
Would you bring a man from Africa?
No.
Why not?
Never. I've been there before. I don't bring I live with one of them. I married in Reading. This is my second marriage now. I don't go further. So all that mental is on my head. I said, no. Even I saw a good man, I will never. Just let me just stay like that. Just pray, pray until God take my life.
Do you think the problem is the men?
Yes. Both men and women. We have our own issue, but the men more.
Africans in the diaspora, their marriages is falling apart. Why do you think it's falling apart?
Maybe it could be that there's a lot of pressures here, like in terms of work-life balance. You have to have shared responsibilities from childcare, house chores, everything is shared, you know.
Do you believe in 50-50?
Yes, I do believe in that, especially at this part of the world. You know?
So when it comes to bill, you spell the bill equal?
It has to be equal. Everything has to be equal.
What about childcare? The woman is going to be doing more as a mom.
When the man maybe works night, the woman has to work days, so that shared childhood responsibility.
Once the woman comes here, the woman is going to change. What's your experience?
It depends with the individual, because even in Africa, there's also relationships which are not working out. There are also high cases of divorces. So it all depends with the character. There's a lot of factors.
Why do you think yours is successful? Because a lot of African men that went to bring women from Africa, they end up crying.
In some cases, I get along. I haven't had any problem. You know?
How long have you been married?
For about more than 20 years now.
20 years?
Yeah.
Okay, you are part of the success stories, right? What do you think somebody who's considering bringing a wife from Africa, what do they need to be aware of?
They have to balance work, social life, you know, family responsibility, especially for new couples. They should have time to bond. It's not necessarily about working hard to get more money, you know, having quality time with your loved ones.
Would you advise other African men to go to Africa and bring a woman?
Yeah, I would advise them if they feel comfortable in that. Some are not comfortable, you know, they want to marry like other races. So it all depends with the individual.
What's your view on about African men marrying outside their race and marrying older women in Europe?
This thing of love is blind. Love doesn't have color. Love doesn't have eye. It all depends. When you love somebody, regardless of who they are, where they come from, their background.
For me, the issue is to understand marriage in the first place, that it's two people becoming one. And this idea of is my money or is whose money, and I don't want to tell it, is when you're one, how can this not know what is here? So for me, it's a total different understanding of marriage. Marriage is two people, two souls becoming one. When people say, yeah, they're telling me the source of problem, they are just thinking it's an individual. When you're married, it's a fundamental change where two separate people coming from different backgrounds, diverse, different, but are actually becoming one. If you notice when people get married, very soon certain things come together. Some people say they look together because you're eating the same thing, you're thinking the same thing. So we should consider everything as we are one.
Say if your son say, Dad, I'm thinking of going to Zimbabwe to look for a wife, what would be your advice for him?
I would say ask God for a wife.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Did you bring your woman from Africa? Has she broken up with you?
No.
Would you advise other Africans to do the same thing?
I will not advise anyone because mine is not broken. And looking at the issues, you know, a lot have been broken if you bring them back home. At least 80-85% will break.
80% of the marriages from abroad,
From
Africa will break. Why? Some people say the women change, they call police for their husband. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. And cheating on the men, a lot of issues.
So the problem is the women, not the men.
A lot of problems.
My wife agreed to say, you know what, out of the money that we are earning, X amount, depending on the needs of the family, because probably what might be the needs of my own family where I come from might not necessarily be what are the needs of my wife's side. But there has to be some kind of balance to say, if I'm sending money to my mom, we also need to know that her mom needs to be looked after as well.
So are you encouraging African couples to have joint accounts?
It's down to individuals. I've got some friends who don't believe in that. And it has come from women saying, men, we are not generally transparent about our earnings. Whereas women will say, okay, this is the amount I'm earning. Put yours on the table. And I've got a friend who has said, I don't get asked how much I earn by my wife and my kids. But he's expecting the wife to put all her salary. And she does. She puts it on the table to say, this is the amount that I'm getting paid. What about you? How much are you being paid? How are you spending your money? Then he says, I'm a man, you don't ask me that question. It's not a problem. It's good that women are being free. Women are being allowed to express themselves. But if you need to be wise as a man to understand the environment that you are in and adjust accordingly. Because, for instance, I cannot continue to say just because I'm the man, I don't have to say cook for the children. In Africa, I didn't need to cook for my children. Because my wife was doing all that. But here, because she goes to work, she needs to go to work as much as I do. We need to give each other an opportunity. We need to understand it, to get to a place where we do what works for our family. If she says, I'm tired, she's tired. You have to understand that there will come a time when you'll have to change children's diapers. As a man, something that you wouldn't do in Africa, do childcare. Because that is the environment. That is just the way it is. And then the other thing that is happening is, again, I put this to African men. When we come here, we sort of like tend to be biased. By that I mean, when I'm sending money home, I'm only sending to my own, let's say my mom or my side. Only it's my.
But if you and the woman earn the same money, you earn the same amount, are you encouraging African men to be spending money to their wife's family when they earn the same amount and the woman is keeping the money?
I'm encouraging us to be fair-minded, to put our heads together and do the things as a family. Because, mind you, that same woman you are living with in your house, she also has her own people. She was given birth to. And they are saying our daughter is in Europe. They are having expectations on her as well. So if I just say me, and I forget the side of my wife, so she starts sending money to her own people. And some men find it hard to accept that. They find it so hard to accept. And as a result,
say it in Zimbabwe language.
Vanhu vaMwari, ini ndirama yenyu ndiri kutaura nemutauro wamunonzwa. Kana uri wekuZimbabwe, uyai tibatane namukoma vangu vekuNigeria to follow the launch club that yavari kuloncha kuti vabatanidze the African community in the diaspora. So I'm encouraging every Zimbabwean kuti uyai tibatane nevanhu, tiite musoro pamwe chete, tiite mushandira pamwe chete, tibatane as Africans, because as Africans we only need to be united. If we are not united, we will never go far. And this is one of the advantages that the Western world has taken advantage of us, because we are not a united continent. We are not a united people. If only Africa could be united.
According to the feedback from the people that we have spoken to, the 4 reasons why African marriages are failing in the diaspora are: 1, lack of communication; 2, money. Women tend to be more transparent when it comes to their earning. They tell their husband how much they're earning, but a lot of men withhold that information from their wife. Number 3 reason is lack of quality time. A lot of African couples, we are so focused on chasing money that we forget to spend enough quality time together. My brother, my sister, as you're watching me, when was the last time you went on a date with your husband or your wife and you asked someone to look after your children? It's not something that we do every time because we all want to earn money. We're so thinking about the next project that we forget to invest in our relationship. The last reason is the benefit system. A lot of our commentators believe that the benefit system in the UK and other Western society incentivize the woman to want to be single, because a lot of women believe that they are better off being single rather than being in relationship. This, according to the people that we're speaking to, are some of the reasons why African marriages are failing in the diaspora. If you have your own views, please don't keep it in yourself. Leave it in the comment section, because we all have a responsibility to make sure that African marriages succeed. If African marriages succeed, that means that there will be more children who will be raised in homes where there are both parents, because everyone knows that the outcome is better for children when they have both parents involved in their life. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to share, and let's keep this conversation going. Let me sure you leave your comment in the comment section. I'll see you soon.